Welcome back to Grab Your Brew, and if you're new, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Seriously, or a demon cat will start pouring at your savings account.
It will.
I know it's worse, my face on my savings account.
Well, if the cat has a go at your face, Buttons doesn't do that though. Or will he?
We love us some Buttons.
So tonight, our deep dive is phantom cats that can predict disaster, horses that drown the unwary, and a very soggy fish man haunting a Yorkshire lake. Pick for your pet. Maybe your pet, just check it isn't plotting your doom.
First up, because what's spookier than your pet staring into the corner at 3 a.m? Seriously. London has a demon cat of the Treasury. The spectral feline that supposedly appears in corridors right before a natural disaster. I love that alarm.
I know, it's not like cute whiskers and purring. It's one that grows to the size of a tiger as it gets closer. Imagine that being at you. Glowing eyes. There's the glowing eyes again. Silent pause, and then it vanishes.
It's said that this cat appeared before the South Sea bubble crash, which I'm sorry. In my head, I'm just seeing bubble bath. Just putting that out there. I'm seeing a very foamy bubble bath. But the South Sea bubble crash in 1720, and again before the World Wars, which means somewhere out there is a ghost cat who has better economic forecast than the Bank of England.
Washington, D.C. also have a demon cat.
Ooh.
Same deal. The guards see the kitty and it grows to a monstrous size. It's supposedly viewed prowling through the White House tunnels, and allegedly it appeared before Kennedy's assassination.
Really?
Yeah.
So Anglo-American alliances doesn't just have NATO. We've also got a joint phantom cat program. International relations, but fluffy.
Can you imagine? Japan goes even darker, of course. Now, again, forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. The bakeneko, the nekomata, they're cats that live too long. They grow huge and they walk on the hind legs. They spit fire and they can raise the dead. They can raise the flipping dead. One version has a split tail. It's like, well, this isn't Garfield. It's not Garfield. This is a cat that eats your soul and then sets your house on fire.
Which just proves what every cat owner secretly suspects, right? They could. They'd kill us all. Also, they wouldn't even feel guilty about it. They'd nap on your ashes. But it is proven that when you die, the cats will eat your body.
They do? Yeah.
Survival
what would you rather have? Would you rather have a ghost cat of doom or a real cat with a vendetta?
That's a hard one. Of all the questions I thought I'd be asked today, that is not one I thought.
Put you on the spot, haven't I?
You did put me on the spot with that one. I don't know. I think the one with the vendetta, because at least I could pet it even if it's angry at me. Yeah, I think the cat with the vendetta,
like the
fairies. Eventually it will love me.
Yeah.
Listeners, send us pics of your cats looking suspiciously supernatural. Please send them to grabyourbrew@gmail.com. We want to see your suspicious little kitties. Now, in Scotland, in Edinburgh, the South Bridge Vaults, tourists and guides have reported hearing phantom horses underground, like they hear their hooves beating on the ground on the cobbled roads and snorting, and the click of harnesses like the sorry, terrible sound effects. But there were no horses to be seen. There's no horses there now, but they still hear the like my horse effect.
Yeah, but your horse whipping sounded not much better than Chandler's whoopah.
Whoopah!
Whoopah!
It's because the vaults were sealed. I think it was like a century though. But in the 18th century, they were used for storage for the stables. Just open the vaults, let's use it as storage. So if any animal was going to haunt them, it was going to be a horse. I mean, could you imagine hearing hoofbeats
Blah, blah.
under the city? That isn't ambience, that's apocalypse.
I would think.
I'd be thinking Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Great minds, sister thing.
Yeah. But I was like, let me not say
Yeah.
it in case she's about to say
it. Yeah.
And horses in folklore are rarely benign. Scotland's Kelpie. Or Yahushkia. Yahushkia. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's just a fun word. But it is a gorgeous horse by the water, and children climb on it. The horse plunges into the loch, and everyone drowns. Everyone. Why would you climb on? Oh, it's pretty. Let me sit on it. No. Name of Sweden's Beckerhist. I'm saying that right. Beckerhist.
Beckerhest.
Beckerhist. Hest.
Yeah.
Hest. I apologize
Exactly
if I'm saying this right. Again, you are welcome to send us voice notes to our email, and we will gladly correct it.
Yeah.
And Iceland's Nikur, they lure you with beauty and then drag you under.
Worst Uber ride of your life. Never get home. Surcharge pricing. Eternal.
The pattern is universal. It's a strange horse that's offering you a ride. Just the same as stranger danger. If a random horse is offering you a ride, it's a little sus because horses, unless they trust you, don't want you on them. A PSA message. Putting it out there.
Yeah. Short
We're here to save
story.
lives.
Yeah. Don't trust a horse. Even My Little Pony could be harbouring a death wish. I mean, horse comes at you, get on my back, ride me.
I would be more terrified if My Little Pony showed up. Imagine phoning animal control. Ah, yes, there's a glowing horse in my kitchen trying to drown me in the sink.
It has a basket of apples.
Let's go from horses to something even weirder. Yorkshire's very own fishman, not fisherman, fishman of Grantley Hall. Legends say the amphibious, I can speak, I promise. Legends say the amphibious humanoid lived in the lake, webbed fingers, scales, froggy face. He crawled out to bask in the sun before slipping back into the water. I've heard so many myths about this.
That's like me after a bad night's sleep. I'm just gonna slide
Minus the webbed feet.
Whoa. Wow. No, I haven't got webbed feet. Some people just thought it was a feral dude though, and others thought that it might be like a Salky type that's gone inland. But it is technically part of a much bigger family. In Slavic folklore, they're the, let me say this right, Vodianoi. Vodianoi. I'm probably saying it wrong. Apologies.
I'm probably saying it wrong too, but you gotta say
Vodianoi. No, that didn't sound Slavic, did it? Or Vodnik. Vodnik. I like that one. Vodnik. So it's a green bearded river spirit, and he drowns swimmers, and he keeps the souls in teacups.
Imagine drowning
at the bottom of a pond.
Imagine drowning only for your soul to be stored in a Wedgwood china. Do you get the saucer too, or is that extra? Is that if they drown us both together, one of us is a cup and one of us can be the saucer? Like Mrs. Pot out of Beauty and the Beast, and it will be a cup and a saucer? Yeah. We'll become one in the afterlife. In Japan has the kappa, which we have mentioned before, the turtle-like
Mm.
with the water-filled bowl on its head. It drags people into the river but can be tricked into bowing, spilling its water and losing its power. So at least it has one weakness. So if you do cross this, don't get in the water, just make it bow to you. Be like, I am royalty, you must bow. Don't think it'll listen to you, but some sort of
No,
out. Maybe push it
it's a
down
bit.
so the water goes out.
It's a bit sad because, like, the Yorkshire fishman, he's got no law, no weakness, no fan club. He just sits there, damp and tragic. It's a bit
Aw,
sad, really, isn't it? It's like every
yeah,
culture has to have the wet weirdo, and
yeah.
they always want to drown you.
The ocean is basically Tinder, but lethal. Actually, Tinder can be quite lethal. So I guess they're right there. They're right there.
There are
What I'm saying,
documentaries.
you can see in like 40 years, Tinder will be the new folklore.
Hmm. I went on a blind date and I met a skinwalker. No,
Yes, yes, it's the updated versions of myths and legends. Now remember, last week's Black Hounds. Do you remember how we talked about that? They're not
yeah.
unique to Britain. We promise you. We're not the only people that think this, so we're not crazy. It is worldwide. Central America
Hmm.
has its own spectacular dog, spectral dog. Central America has its own spectral dog. Cadeo. Actually, two Alcadejos, one black and one white. Hmm.
Yeah, the white one, the white Cardeo is a guardian, so it protects drunkard people stumbling home at night, keeping away evil spirits. It's basically a supernatural designated driver. I'd be down with that. Yeah, but the
Imagine though, if
black
you become a
one,
great spirit for centuries, and your job is to stop people stumbling to their death because they're too drunk.
I know, but the black one, it's just pure malice. I love that word. I
That
had
one
to
got
use
pissed
that
off of
today.
supporting drunk people.
Malice.
Malice, word of
Yeah,
the
so
day.
he's got red eyes, cloven hooves, and he smells of sulphur. And he lurks the crossroads and he follows travellers until they collapse from terror. Some legends say that if he breathes on you, you'll just get sick and die.
I can imagine that centuries old funk breath. So you got an angel dog and a demon dog, a cosmic good boy and bad boy. You never know which one you'll meet. It's like rolling the world's worst dice on your way home from the pub. Call an Uber, don't walk.
So, what would you rather risk? A Cardeo following you home or walking past a graveyard alone at night?
Oh, the
And you
graveyard.
don't get to choose the Cardeo graveyard. That wasn't difficult, was it? I think I'd choose the graveyard. Yeah,
Graveyard, definitely.
yeah, because you could walk past a graveyard and you could get anything, but it's 50-50 whether you get the good or bad Cardeo.
Yeah, and I've walked through so many
Yeah,
graveyards at night to get home that I would definitely take the graveyard.
we're going to move to Catalonia now in Spain. Where are you going to meet? It's not the best name. The De
Ghostbusters, sorry.
is a hellhound sent by Satan, and he
Gross.
prowls the hills. But he's black as shadows, and his eyes are like burning coals. Unlike the Shook, which we've mentioned the Shook last time, didn't we? Last week, Dip isn't
Yeah.
content to just scare you. He drinks blood like vampires. And so it's a bit like being attacked by a Doberman and Dracula at the same time, really.
Oh
Just
gosh.
comes at you, but then it drinks your blood.
People said Dip could vanish. I mean, he does have the name Dip. I wonder if that's why it says, like how America say, well, I'm gonna dip. I wonder if
Yeah,
that's where it
that's
comes
why I said
from.
it's not an imaginative name.
I'm about to dip out of here. But people said Dip
Mm.
could vanish at will or dip into villages to drain livestock. He's less ghost dog, more infernal parasite, per se.
Hmm.
Yeah. And in older stories, he always appears right before misfortune. If Dip's at the door, you may as well write your will. Hopefully you have one before Dip is at the door. Jodie, be honest, would you rather face Dip or spend a night in a vampire castle?
Castle.
That's what I
Because I
said,
need to
castle.
wear a gothic dress and run
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Oh, yes. If we're going to the castle, we have to have the full-on
Yeah.
velvet
Gothic
dress.
dress.
And
Run down the stairs.
we could light the
Woo!
candles, and we could like that one scene out of
It'd be a slightly more glamorous death.
it would, and we could just like reenact the scene out of I Would Do Anything for Love, where she's just running through the lights.
Bit of meatloaf.
Bit of meatloaf, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we could redo that scene. I mean, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die. We may as well have fun right before we die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to cats again because I don't know if you know this
Not
one.
the play.
It's another. We talked about the Japanese bakeneko and then nekomata. I don't know how.
Oh
I'm
my god.
sorry. I'm sorry. So household cats that live too long and turn. So there's is it Edo period? Edo. I'm going to go with Edo. Please correct me. And it tells of a servant, I hate that word, who noticed her cat acting really, really strange. It stopped eating and it was staying awake all night. And then one day it just vanished. Soon
Oh.
after, the household's mistress was found dead, drained of blood, like completely drained. The cat returned, huge, walking upright with its tail split in two.
Huh. I think the cat
Da-da-da.
possibly saw how you're being abused as a servant, we know slave, and decided to take vengeance on the head of the household for being really mean to you because your cat loved you. It's okay.
For being a see you
That's
next Tuesday.
that's the takeaway from this. It may have turned into a demon cat that walked upright with a split tail, but your cat was your vengeance because they love you. My brain works. I turn everything into a buzz too. So we've got basically dogs that guard or destroy, cats that
Yeah.
curse or combust, and both species decide where they chew toys. Globally, that's consistent. Pets are never
Yeah.
just pets in folklore. They're omens with claws.
So, if Buttons suddenly grew a second tail, would you keep it or would you move house?
I'd keep him. I love Buttons. He's like the best perfect cat
I'll
ever.
deal with the demon in you.
I will deal with the demon in you. It's just we'll just act like you multiply. It's okay. This next one is a good one. In South
Hmm.
America, especially in Argentina, don't cry for me, Argentina. Sorry. And Paraguay. You get again. If I butcher this, I'm so sorry. And please, I'm sorry for my singing too. I'm sorry. But you do
I'll
get the
forgive you.
lovely song. I was talking about the audience. You have to forgive me, you're my big sister. There's nothing you can do about it. But you do get the La Bisona. We're just gonna go with that again. Sorry.
Lobison.
He's La Bisson. Not exactly a ghost dog, more of a cursed human. The seventh son in the family is specifically was doomed to transform into a wolfish dogman every full moon. The seventh son. So don't have 7
Hmm.
kids and you have that issue.
Imagine being
Right
the
to boot.
parents. 6 sons. You're in. You're fine. Number 7. Instant weird dog. Family planning is just not what it used to be.
La Bison prowls graveyards scavenging corpses, spreading disease. I mean, you can't help spreading the disease if it's going through corpses, because imagine all the stuff that manifests on corpse. So, spreading disease. Some say he's scalloped up, mangy. Others say that he looks like a massive black hound. Either way, if he crosses your path, misfortune follows. Jody, if you were the seventh son, would you lean into it and start charging tourists for selfies?
After I'd gotten over suddenly having a penis, I would charge selfies from tourists.
That good plan, good plan. Yeah.
Because,
I mean, I
alas,
think
I
it
am
would take some.
female.
Is that which would you find harder, growing the penis or transforming into a wolf? I think growing the
Probably the
penis.
penis. I think that'd be
Yeah,
scarier.
yeah.
We've not really covered, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Trinidadian folklore. We've got the Lagahoo, and it's a shape-shifting hound. Yeah, hound beast, and it's wrapped in heavy chains. Sometimes it's described as half man, and sometimes half dog, obviously. But it's always got glowing eyes and the sound of dragging chains. And could you imagine that? You hear like a dog howl, you see something humanoid and just dragging chains. Oh,
Maybe it's angry because it's covered in chains. Take the chains off him and he might be a little bit happier. Think of
cruel
it as a
bastards.
spectral guard. Yeah, cool bastard. I'd be angry too. Think of it as a spectral guard dog for graveyards. Some stories say it sucks blood like vampires. Others just say that it just terrifies travellers into madness, and it can change size at will, from small as a puppy to towering over trees.
Ghost dog, vampire, and the transform. Are you ready for a dad joke?
Mm-hmm.
Optimus K9.
Why? Why did that make me laugh?
I thought I'd throw a
Is that
dad
my
joke
brain
in.
was hearing it before you said it, and it was still making me laugh?
I have a question for you. Would you rather hear chains dragging or phantom hoofbeats?
Fandom hoofbeats. I think the change just basically gives them a reason to be mad, because chains are so
Yeah.
vile in every aspect of how they've been used.
Yeah, it just puts dark imagery in your brain, doesn't it?
Yeah, and when I hear hooves, I'm like, well, at least they do what they love best in that afterlife. They're just galloping along.
Yeah, until they drown you.
Well, I wouldn't be near a body of water. I'm smarter than that.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hope so.
And of course, yeah, maybe. If I hear horse hooves, I'll just make sure I'm away from water. I'll run the opposite way. My thing is, how could it grab me? It doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Maybe it's got a hinged jaw.
Now you just add into the image. So basically, if I just make sure I stay away from its mouth.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, the classical world, and of course, the classical world is never short of monstrous dogs. The Greeks gave us Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of Hades' gate. Snakes for a tail, lion claws, and breath that kills. I think he needs a good treat. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Cerberus has
He
had
needs
a
to knock you
PR
down.
glow up though. Because in pop culture
Mm.
now, he's shown as like a cute three-headed pup on t-shirts and stuff. But obviously, originally, he wasn't supposed to be cuddly. His entire job was making sure that souls never escaped the underworld, which makes him the ultimate stay command.
His butt must be numb. Do you think three heads are bad? Some ancient writers claimed he had 50 heads. Imagine the conversations. I mean, I understand three conversations amongst each other, but 50 heads?
Ah,
That's not a dog. That's a hydra with fur.
Imagine 50 mouths barking at the postman. I mean,
I
our
mean, if they're
delivery
barking at the
driver's already
postman,
afraid.
if they're barking at the postman, then the postman probably belongs in hell because it's at the gate of Hades, so it's his own fault for being there.
That's fair. That's fair. So, got another one. Final showdown.
Ooh,
One dip,
admit.
one Cordeo, one Lagahoo, if I'm saying it right, or one Cerberus. What nightmare pet would you prefer to be stuck with?
Honestly, it'll probably literally be the death of me, but Cerberus, just because I am so fascinated with that culture.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, good boy.
Yeah.
I love doggies. They can all come live with me. I will turn you good. I will
A
love you
little
to death.
all. So whether it's Central America's double dog gamble, Spain's vampiric mutt, South America's cursed seventh son, Trinidad's chained dragon monster, and what makes me sad, or
Mm,
Greece's underworld Rottweiler, it all adds up to the same thing. Don't trust a dog at night, or a cat, or let's just stay home. Order
yeah.
DoorDash, Uber Eats, stay home.
Unless you want your family photos to be a bit furry, sort your birth control so you don't get that seventh son. Just don't do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Put some TV on, read a book,
Mm.
watch the podcasts. Just don't do the hanky panky and get a seventh son. What strikes me is the overlap. Whether it's Britain, Japan, Central America, animals are liminal. They live with us, but they also belong to the wild. They are wild animals. This makes
Mm.
them perfect carriers of the uncanny.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because demons with horns, you just think, oh, a myth, but a dog on the road, the cat roughing around in your cellar, horses by a river, it's familiar until
Yeah,
it isn't. But that's why these
until it
stories
isn't.
work everywhere. You trust what you know, and that's how it gets you when what you know suddenly twists.
Yeah, maybe that's why they've
Mm,
lasted so long. We keep animals so
yeah,
close, so we keep their
yeah.
ghosts close too. Folklore is just humanity trying to explain why their dog is barking at nothing at 2 a.m.
I want to ask anybody watching this or listening to tell us whether their pets have been found staring at a corner at like 2 a.m. at nothing. Bonus points if it's not just a spider, of course, because my
It
dog
can't
does
just be a
just
spider.
stalk spiders. It'd be even better if you've got a picture, but if not, just tell us a story.
Or record them, yeah. Send us it all.
Yeah.
grabyourbrew@gmail.com. That's us for tonight's brew. Thank you for joining us as we tiptoe through demon cats, phantom horses, and one very sad, soggy fishman. He's the only one that stays alone and minds his own business. Next time, we'll be
Poor
digging
dude.
into cursed objects and skulls that scream when you move them. Don't move them, how about that? So, something cheerful.
And hopefully we'll make sure you never sleep again.
If you enjoyed
I mean,
tonight's episode, please do like, subscribe, and share it. Keep the lights on, the kettle boiling, and the phantoms at bay. Until then, keep your mugs warm. You can even put them on a coaster. I will say I love the quality of this, by the way. But
yeah.
keep your mugs warm, keep one eye open, and remember, if a cat starts growling in the treasury, if you're rich enough to have a treasury, you can donate to us at grabyourbrew.com at Gmail, PayPal. We accept all donations. If you want us to be better, we can be better. Donations are acceptable if you have a treasure in your house, you can afford it. But maybe check your savings. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye.
Bye.